Returning from a business trip, I felt the rush of relief mixed with anticipation, only to be stopped short by an eviction notice fluttering on my apartment door. My heart pounded as I opened it, the world spiraling when I realized the place was stripped bare. Our savings were gone, and so was she, the woman I thought I'd spend my life with. I frantically dialed her number, but each unanswered ring echoed the hollow emptiness of the apartment. Panic turned to rage, then despair, as I pieced together the betrayal. It began to click. The late-night meetings, the hushed phone calls, and the sudden insistence on handling our finances alone. My gut had screamed at me to question her, but love had blinded me with trust. I drove to the bar where she worked, hoping for answers, only to be met with knowing glances and pitying looks from her coworkers. They knew. They all knew. She had been seeing someone else, a wealthy regular who had swept her away with promises of a better life. The shockwaves didn't stop there. As I delved deeper, I discovered she had been siphoning money for months, setting up a new life in another city. Her new lover was not just a customer but someone with a shady past, involved in schemes that made my skin crawl. I was left with nothing but questions and a burning need for closure. In a final attempt to salvage some part of my life, I contacted a mutual friend, hoping for a sliver of truth amidst the lies. The friend reluctantly confessed the final twist of the knife: she had planned everything, knowing I was deeply in debt and too distracted by work to notice. The business trip had been the perfect cover for her escape. The betrayal wasn't just personal but financial, leaving me destitute and heartbroken. Yet, as the initial shock faded, I realized this was the wake-up call I desperately needed. The eviction was more than a physical displacement, it was a forced reckoning with my own blindness. I was left standing in the ruins of our relationship, but with a newfound resolve to rebuild, wiser and more cautious.